What is up, everyone? It's your boy Danny G in the house. Just want to give a quick recap on these last couple games with the Warriors and Rockets, Western Conference Finals. Game one, of course, we outplay the Rockets and we get the win. Game two, we, of course, have one of those off nights and we let the Rockets dominate us, 127 to 105, and we let Trevor Ariza, PJ Tucker, who've been in the league forever, by the way, but they still have it in them, and Eric Gordon, we let them dominate us. James Harden didn't even have that good of a night behind the 3-point line. I think he was like 3 for something. James Harden did not have, one of his best games, one of his, MVP type games that he normally has, and we still lose 127 to 105. I thought that game kind of showed why the Rockets were the 1 seed this year and we were the 2 seed. Of course, last year, if you remember, we won every single one of our playoff games until we got to the NBA Finals. And, this year, of course, a little bit different. We didn't play as good in the regular season, lost quite a bit of games, and at the end when we were tanking, towards the end, or not tanking, I'd say, but kind of resting towards the end, even on the games that we were okay with losing, we ended up losing it by a bigger margin than probably anyone would have expected, though. Which was kind of unbelievable. But once we got to the playoffs, of course, this year, we're right back where we always were, but just not completely just dominating though as much as we were last year per se, I'd say. But although the Pelicans and the Spurs, which is, yeah, they done though. By the way, it just feels so good to beat those fucking Spurs, doesn't it? The Spurs are just a team that I've never really liked. I've pretty much just hated my whole life. Although, gotta give condolences to Greg Popovich on the passing of his wife. That was really sad to hear. And so, I'm glad the Spurs were able to get one game this year, though, because of that. But anyway, last night, completely different story than Game 2. We just absolutely dominate the Rockets, 126 to 85. Curry with 35 points, KD, Kevin Durant with 25. That just says all you need right there. The game was close, just like most of our regular season and playoff games that we played throughout this dynasty of greatness. We let it get close for most of the game. And then towards the second half, we're up by 10, up by 12 for most of it, and then at the end of the third and then in the fourth quarter, we just flat out run away with the game. The Rockets just were completely done by midway through the third quarter. They just absolutely were. They had no chance to come back. But, this series, on Tuesday, we got to get the win again in Oracle because, at home, the Rockets don't have, any team that plays us at home is not going to be favored. But in Houston, as in Game 2, we let it get away from us. And the Rockets, this are a good team. So this series could go to 7 games, I think. But, the Rockets have a shot. They very well could beat us back in Houston. So that's why this game at Oracle we do not want to see this series tied, So that's why this game at Oracle, it's not a must-win, of course, but it's a game we really should try to win. And anyway, Danny G, SFG TV is out. Go Dubs. Peace.